It's gravy time. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi, Mike. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Alex.
Hey.
Hi.
It's a not so bearded
Hi, Dave.
Alex.
Yo.
Dave.
And Brian.
And Brian.
Brian.
I don't want to be in the middle.
Oh, move it around.
Well,
We'll do it again.
Still in the middle.
Be in the middle.
still in the middle.
Hold on.
Shannon JD.
I'm used to Brian being in the upper left.
Still in the middle.
Oh, you keep doing that. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
What happens if you add the other camera? Does it just fill in the bottom or yeah? Yeah.
Just destiny. Can't do anything about it.
Can't.
Uh-huh. You're
It's like I'm
Nope.
gonna do something. Maybe
It's
can't
like-
you put yourself in before you put Dave in?
I don't think it matters.
I don't think. Oh,
Yay, look at that.
I would have shit if it still put you in the middle. Oh, hello, internet land.
Is that what we're calling it today?
Sure, I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
I hope everybody's hungry.
Mm.
Because what time is it?
It's gravy time.
Time for some gravy.
Gravy time.
Yeah, I'm gonna make like a shelf gravy sculpture out of mashed potatoes, and we're just gonna pour gravy on it.
Yes. And we get to eat it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, tonight we got the Brinkalizer running the show,
Pushing buttons.
pushing buttons.
Working on spreadsheets.
Did you say spreading cheeks? No, I'm sorry.
Bread and cheeks.
Whoa.
Remind me not to stand up with the camera on.
Different kind of gravy going on tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, huh?
What's going on in here? Shit.
Sorry. Go on.
We also got Mr. Energon Addict with us.
He's here for real. I don't like that guy.
Nice.
I
nice
love
guy.
What's up?
He's a furry little Ewok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are you working on, Dave?
I think I'm just gonna work on a goblin head that I have here.
That's cool.
The goblin head from my action
Did
figure.
you say your
collection.
goblin head?
My goblin head. Actually, this is the goblin head I told you guys I won last week. And
Nice.
you know, just threw my name. You know, one of those things you throw your name in there and yay, won something. So I'm gonna do what I can with him. If you look at this dude though, like if you look at the detail in his face, he has a bunch of bumps on his face.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna actually try to do something I've never done before and try to like
Highlight them.
bumps a little more highlighted. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's that guy.
That's
Yep.
a cool one.
yeah.
He's working.
He has some. My man needs some. What's that stuff called? Proactive.
Hmm.
Is that what that is?
Now, is he smiling like the Joker? Is that a Joker goblin?
Well, he's evil. I would say he's an evil fucking goblin. You know,
It's like
he's like, let me pop my pimples on your face. Give me a kiss.
Ew,
yeah,
That's yucky.
that's hot.
You like that, huh? I'm shit out of luck.
Hmm.
I could like get funky if you want. I'll stop washing my face. Stop it.
No? Okay. We also got Mr. Rogue War 71.
Hello.
What are you working on tonight?
I got a few things. Painting this
Oh,
for my blue frog. He's gonna go with that one, which has been sitting on my table forever.
Very nice.
I'm trying to decide what to do with this. So that's that spiked torso from Planetary Dogs with a scaphoid extra head.
That's cool.
nice.
You could send it here, Mike.
Yeah, I'll get right on that, dude. And then I'm working for some harnesses and stuff on this guy.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
That's a nice
Can you
frog.
highlight Mike? Yeah. Wow, dude.
So I kind of got it down by his belt. You see the little rings?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's taking like some leather straps and trying to make a little harness deal for him.
He's got a little frog hiney.
I
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
I wonder if frogs
And
actually do fart.
yeah,
Probably.
They
Maybe
just blow
paint.
bubbles.
maybe paint one of Alex's axes that he made.
That's so
Nice.
badass.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm not sure if I want to leave it translucent like that or paint it. I got
Is
two
there-
of them.
Is there a mythic Superman that needs to be slain?
More than me.
Ooh,
Hey, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Kryptonite axe.
Hey,
Make yourself a Lex.
I did put him in Hal Jordan's head in too.
Nice. Heck yeah. Speaking of the devil,
Yeah.
Mr.
What's going on, guys?
Mr. Alex
Yeah,
shaves his face.
Yeah,
Alex.
no longer really bearded. Yep.
nobody recognized him when he first jumped in here. We were all confused as to who was in here.
What are you working on tonight, buddy?
Yeah, it's different. It's a little weird. I've got my action figure customs torso
Nice.
that I'm going to try to perfect that chipping stuff on. So it's kind of sloppy now, but that's because I want that chipping medium to pull the flesh tone off of this once I
Yep.
cover it again and kind of make it all coagulated and gross looking.
Cool. Tasty.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So we got
But
Chan
it's a
with
tough
us.
stuff to work with.
Oh, the chipping stuff.
Yeah, like you remember these guys that I did
Yeah,
with the
Yep.
chipping?
I remember.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get better with that stuff.
Nice.
Zombie texture.
Right.
It's always good to practice.
It looks like fun. We're gonna have to get some and try it out.
Okay. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Who makes that stuff again? Was that Vallejo? Or was that Citadel? Oh no, that Army Builder, wasn't it?
Yeah, Vallejo chipping medium.
Oh, okay.
The
Cool.
Army Builder makes some, but I haven't tried theirs.
Hmm.
I just have the Vallejo stuff.
Nice. Have to check it out.
Check you out.
Okay. I haven't been here all day, so
I know.
What are you guys working on?
I'm just sitting here working on a cup of coffee at the moment. I've been working on like reorganizing my girlfriend told me I should call it a studio, not a project room. So I don't know. I've been working on trying to reorganize in here, clean things up. So I'm kind of taking a minute and just drinking some coffee. I'm probably going to start scratching some stones into some foam here in a few minutes. What are you working on?
I'm working on everybody's nerves. So
It's not hard to do that, Jay.
no, I know. I have a knack, it seems.
Oh,
Yep. Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Oh, geez. The
sorry.
fuck?
Sorry.
that's terrible. Like, I'm sure
How the fuck did you even do that, bro?
was a real thing.
That was real. Come on now.
You really did that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. I like you even more now.
Oh my
Aw.
Anyway,
Shrieking like a banshee.
what are you working on? What are you doing?
So Dave sent me a bunch of heads,
Oh, Dave's now
A while
giving
back.
you head.
Listen,
and
Sign of
gonna-
a true friend there.
we're gonna paint this guy tonight.
All right.
that one? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That's
I know
cool.
it's like World of Warcraft guy or whatever, but
So
still
I didn't want to touch that one, so I'm glad you're painting it.
okay.
I,
Well.
I like
It
it.
first scares me. I don't know.
The fur?
Yeah, I'm interested to see what you do with it.
Yeah. Well, me too. No, I got a plan. Looks like some gnarly looking wolf that he You know, he's gonna wear it.
Those are some crazy looking ears on that thing.
He's gonna keep himself warm. Yeah. So where are we at here? Yeah.
Somewhere
here.
in that vicinity.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I'm following your lead, dude. Let's go. Let's see what you do.
Let's do this.
Yeah, where do we start? I want to know.
All right. So I'll probably it's the easiest way. I'm probably gonna start with his skin first. That way I can.
You're fine. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with his skin first. People probably do this completely different, but
Starting with the skin first.
yeah, I don't know. I'm probably doing it backwards.
Don't worry, it's Dave's.
Do it however it works.
Paper
I got
towels.
him.
Yeah, I got paper. I need paper towels.
I gotcha.
Cool.
Now, how did you fit that lollipop in there?
There's blue tack in there.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah,
How
bro,
many licks
I don't
does
have
it take
I had to use
And how many licks did it take to get that?
to the creamy center of the orc? There we go. So we're gonna start with Castellan Green. This is an airbrush one, so it goes on a little thinner, but that's what I'm going to use as my base.
So
My
you don't
favorite
have to
paint.
water this one down because it's
Nope.
already watered down.
Correct, sir. Correct.
Now, do you shake that first, or you're good?
Yeah, I did. I shook it. I shaked it all up.
Shake it, shake it.
I shaked it. There we go.
So this is gonna be a green dude wearing a furry helmet. of some
Yep.
kind.
A wolf. Yep.
Now, JD, if that face had more lines and details in it, you wouldn't do a base coat of just like a solid color first?
I mean, I usually do like the base coat anyway, because I'll be doing dry brush and stuff yet.
Oh, okay.
Just to bring some of the features out.
Right. What do you usually use? I know people tend to either use white or black.
What, to base coat it?
Yeah, like when you base coat
Oh,
it.
like a primer?
Primer, yeah.
I mean, I have all different colors. I like using a gray because I can see anything that I kind of missed. You can see the gray coming through some of the colors, but if I'm doing say a Star Wars figure or something that needs to be skin toned,
Mm-hmm.
I'll use something
Something flesh tone.
yeah, like a more flesh tone or like a tan primer, which I use I really like Army Builders primers. They're very good. I like them a lot. They dry really quick. They go on nice and even. Stuff like that, things and stuff.
And all that.
Stuff and things.
Yep.
So are you going to have to put more than one coat of that green on because it is so thin?
Yeah, it's a little thinner, so I'll probably have to do 2 coats.
Now, this green that you're using, now obviously we're all here on the panel very familiar with Mythics, and we're very familiar with Mythics making green characters.
Oh,
Is
yes.
this a paint that you have found matches very well with those characters, or?
I didn't really look, but with my, so I'll be using another layer, and then I got a couple different dry brushes here,
Okay.
and that'll help me kind of match it.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, it's a good question. I know a lot of the guys that that do paint this stuff, they have a specific formula out there depending on what brand of paint you use.
You just kind of eyeball things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that how you do it too, Mike?
Yep. Most of the time, I don't even bother trying to match it. I just make my own color and paint the whole damn thing.
There you go.
That's one way to make sure everything matches. You know,
Yeah.
like, shit.
Cut to the chase.
Dave, do you or Alex have a formula, or do you do the same thing, just kind of eyeball stuff?
Yeah, I usually kind of eyeball things. But I've used like certain colors already, so I kind of know, you know, what's gonna work. So like with the goblins and the orcs, there's Vallejo makes a color called goblin green.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's not a perfect match, so you kind of have to go over it with a darker green, and then gotta kind of I go over it with like a yellow as well. But the 1 or 2 times I said, you know what, let me just mix the yellow with the green and see how that goes, and it came out almost the same. It was just I just needed to do thinner coats, you know,
right?
And it came out pretty nice. So that's what I plan on doing with this guy today.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's a good way to go about that, Dave. Is with thin coats.
Yeah.
You can tweak the color shade a little bit with each coat to get it closer and closer.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of the way to go with all this stuff. You know,
Yeah.
It's all just a process, a little bit at a time, right?
We're gonna
Yep.
get it with our hair dryer here quick. The heat gun, not a hair dryer. It's not a hair dryer. It's a heat gun.
It is not a hair dryer.
We're gonna speed dry it. Yeah, the heat gun really helps a lot. You don't got to really sit and wait for stuff to dry.
If you don't have a heat gun, you can use a blow dryer, right?
Yeah. Yep. You can use a hair dryer.
That's what I use.
It's good.
Cheap little $90 or $20 hair dryer at Walmart.
$90 hair dryer. Man.
$20.
$19.99.
That's what I was trying to say. $19.95. And I'm like, why don't they just say $20? Come on.
$20.
Because if you bought
That's
it at
what happened to
Walmart,
Mike's hair. He used $100 hair dryer.
That was yeah. That's an expensive haircut.
actually not really.
No?
If you knew how much money women spend on their hair, like that's not. No, that's pretty average for a woman to spend on a haircut every 4 to 6 weeks. It's awful. That's terrible.
So what's up, guys? What else is going on? What do you have planned to do with that head, JD, once you've been done painting it?
That I don't know either. Probably send it to you.
Oh, okay. Well, that don't hurt. I'll take it.
Nope.
I'm finding that I'm running out of bodies, and that's why came up. Like people are like, you already had that stuff. I'm like, yeah, but I just need the bodies. You know, it's more about the body parts than anything else. Especially when you get a good body, you know, like there's a lot of good bodies in that.
You got a good body.
You could say that again. No, I'm just kidding.
Got the dad bod, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of purplers just for customs.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did too.
Why the purpler?
So
they have the chest, the arms, and the legs. Pretty much, and they got lots of cool armor that comes with them too, shield and whatnot. Well, mostly just for the bare chest, the bare arms, and the bare legs. Because the armor you can swap from just about any other figure.
Yeah.
That's why I bought it anyway.
Now, he's, of course, purple.
Well, you can almost make the
Is he harder to turn into other colors because of that?
Yeah,
goatee.
I'll
Yeah,
like do a very light sand, and then hit them with primer, and I use like a light gray, and then it's just a matter of putting 3 or 4 very light coats on them, and that's usually pretty good.
You could also completely strip the paint. Alex did that.
Yeah,
How he did that too.
that's a little bit more than I'm prepared to do, though.
It really is not too bad, man. It's not
So
too bad.
that purpler torso is not cast in purple; it's painted purple.
Right.
Wow.
No,
What
it's
color
all
is it?
white.
Yeah, it's white underneath.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I think
That's
everything
crazy.
but the ogres. The ogre torso is cast in green, or for that other guy in a pale tone, like a flesh tone. But all the other ones are white underneath.
So the arms cast in that color though? Because I know with the ogres they were like the joints were green and all that stuff. So are the arms purple? 100%.
So the arms, so like the bigger parts of the arms are cast in that white, but all the joints are cast in whatever color they painted it.
Nice.
So it's kind of
Okay.
annoying. So you still
Yeah.
have to like dye them. Yeah.
That's so it holds up.
You can tell from the
The-
night.
the-
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it would be cool if the Four Horsemen just gave us a bunch of variously colored joints.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be all kinds of down with that.
I want them to sell us unpainted figures. I would love that.
That would be pretty awesome.
That would be.
Yeah.
What's up, Anthony? Glad you can make it, buddy. And Frank. Hey, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Hi there, Frank. All right.
Cousin Frank.
Yeah.
Older cousin or younger cousin?
Younger.
A lot younger?
He
Here he says that with
Watch out,
disdain.
JD.
Younger.
You better watch out, JD. She's asking too many questions.
Oh, is that right?
Just kidding. He's Frankie is what, 32 now? So a few years younger.
A few years.
Yes.
Cool.
Putting his whole life story out there. Sorry, Frank.
Sorry, Frank. That's what you get, bro. Up in
Inquiring minds want to know, Frank.
Just curious. It's a family question,
Yeah. Also, can we get your mother's maiden name and
Social
And
security
Security number.
the street you lived on when you were a child?
right,
credit cards.
your dog's favorite color?
Yeah.
Your first best friend's name.
Listen, he has a lot of embarrassing pictures of me, so I'm not gonna.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that was pretty smart of you to say that there, Dave.
And look,
I'm gonna bug him for those pictures in the chat.
You can. I mean,
And
cousin Vinny is here.
my cousin Vinny.
What's up, Vinny?
Oh, and Frank says he's got baby pics of Dave for sale.
see,
Be careful. Be careful.
Oh, they're baby pigs in the
he'll
back.
trade you for Marvel Legends.
I got you, bro.
So this is gonna dry now. You see how it looks already?
Uh-oh. Where's Dave? Oh, there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
You know, so
Looks good, Dave.
green, but he's not the green I need yet.
Yeah.
And I know some people tend to like when they paint their figures, the first coat, they'll cover the whole thing sometimes. If I can't, I won't. So like you notice I left the mouth unpainted.
Right.
Yep.
He has a pretty big gap, so I didn't have to touch it, which is nice. Because I just don't like caking on those delicate, little pieces like that, like teeth. Too much paint sometimes no good.
Yeah.
Too much paint, no good.
No good.
No good.
Uh-oh.
No, and it also doing that sort of thing also saves you from having to worry about that other color. Whatever you use as your base. Like it has the possibility to show through. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it saves you from that as well. We're just painting on our other color here.
See, I didn't bring a blow dryer with me, so I just gotta sit here and wait. So I gotta sit here and pester you guys for the next 20 minutes before this dries.
Well,
Better be careful, Dave. EE's ready to pay for those pictures right now.
yeah.
Tape already.
I'm PayPal ready, he says. Listen, EE. You know, you've had flyers up on walls and in cons and stuff and elevators and shit. I had nothing to do with that. Remember that.
That's what we got.
Wagner.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
I'd be walking around with the house like that, using like a gun.
Making laser noises is
Hold on. No bounty. I'll dry that up.
Hey, it takes paint off too.
Does it?
Like house paint, yeah.
Oh shit. So how are you? How are you not afraid to use it on the figures then? Like, what do you mean?
Just keep your distance.
Yeah, keep your distance from it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm using like the lowest setting. It has like 2 or 3 settings on it. And I'm using the lowest and holding it about a foot away.
So are you still in that super light green color? Or have you changed colors?
Who? Me?
You.
Oh, no, I'm on the
Second one.
I'm on the layer. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I did my base. Now I'm doing the layer.
You gotta show us the base when you're done with the base. You gotta go step by step here. Come on.
Wow.
Dave's all
We gotta see how the gravy, progresses.
Right. How it thickens. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that was the base. And now we're on the layer.
What are those paints again?
These are Citadel paints.
Are they regular paints or like contrast paints or?
So the base that I used was an airbrush paint.
Can you see that?
This, yeah, you can see it. It says air. It just says air.
Underneath the Citadel.
Yeah. And then this is an actual layer.
Oh, okay. A layer paint.
Yeah. So.
I used the contrast paint for the first time the other day.
Yeah.
It only I didn't realize it. Like it's a darker color, so
yes,
it'll only work on something light.
On lighter. Yep.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, and it kind of does a lot of work for you. It doesn't do much. It kind of shades it for you.
Yeah. So it takes a lot of waiting for a base and then a layer and then a dry brush. It takes all that work out of it. You just paint your base and then you use the contrast, and the contrast sinks down into the details and actually just accents those details.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a reverse dry brush.
Yeah.
And then I do that and then do a couple dry brushes on top of that, and it usually come up with some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah,
So
I'd be excited to see like what else people would do with them, you know what I mean? Rather than just using it as it's intended, you know what I mean? Just doing those 2 layers. I'd like to see what other people do on top of them,
Yeah. Well, it'd be too simple just to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's probably its intention, but
Hey Brian, switch it to the main camera real quick because I think it'll focus on this a little better.
Nope, the other one.
The other one.
Us.
Where I am. Can you put it on?
Hello?
Brian? Can you put it on me? No.
We lost Brian.
We lost Brian. Oh, thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it would focus on it better on the other camera, because I think it does, actually. But that's not terrible.
Put it closer a little bit. Can you?
No, it gets blurry.
It gets blurry.
That's good. It's pretty clear on my end.
Is it good?
Did we lose him?
Did we lose Brian?
Oh, there he is. Here, so highlight this one. Let's see it a little bit better.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shadow, but
JD, I forgot I had that head.
yeah.
Swear to God. I think I got that on eBay or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That's cool.
All right. So that's with the base and the layer. Now I got
What's it called? Nurgling green.
Nurgling green. And this is a dry brush.
Watch out for those nargles.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You take your shoes.
Uh-oh. Nobody needs that.
I need my shoes.
Yeah.
You step on a piece of glass or ouch.
A splinter.
A splinter.
Splinter.
So we're still working on the face.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just getting down the skin tones and then I'll move to the headdress and then from there we'll do details.
So Dave, that contrast paint, that's like it's
Go.
almost like you don't have to put a wash on it because it like changes.
Yeah, it's already thin. Like just like a wash.
No,
Yep.
what I mean is like the wash.
Yeah, that's what I don't
will
understand. It's how are they
highlight.
different than a wash?
No, yeah, because a wash will get into crevices and kind of make things more distinctive.
Right.
But this contrast paint kind of does that on
Right.
its own, right?
Yeah, I don't know the magic of it. What I assume it does, like, correct me if I'm wrong, is like it gets into the crevices, and it's dark when you put it on, and as it dries, it gets lighter. Maybe, I don't know, because I don't understand how it does what it does. It's like kind of amazing in a sense, because it almost gives off like a 3-color vibe on stuff. You know, just on like one coat. You know, depending on what you're putting it on, you sometimes you only need one coat.
You're not wiping this off of upper surfaces, because when you do a wash, a lot of the times, you know, you just wipe off the upper surface very lightly, and it's down in all the crevices and everything. You just dust off the top, so it's not quite, it's not visible at all, or at least on the highlight points, you know.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that with that paint. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I've only used it once. I used it on this leather torso here, and I only went over it once.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to go over it again because I thought it was going to be too dark. It was already dark, in my opinion. But
wow.
Yeah, the torso is awesome.
Yeah,
That's so badass.
That's cool, man.
I like that.
I've got a few contrast colors, and I've got a lot of colored washes, and I honestly can't tell the difference between the two. They both do almost the exact same thing.
Okay.
So JD, now you're dry brushing with the nargles.
Yes. So it'll just barely, you know, like you barely want any paint on here at all. So like what I do is I'm dipping it in here. It's kind of like gummy. I don't know how.
Why is it gummy?
Just because it's not supposed to be really wet. Then I'll like just kind of brush off any excess and get it dry.
Well, is that a special paint that's gummy, or is it just gummy because it's old?
Nope. It's actually just, you know, it's formulated as a dry brush.
Gotcha. That's kind of cool.
So, and then you just lightly brush it over what you already did, and it'll pick up all the highlights.
What did you use for that, JD?
It's not really.
What did you use for that? I missed that part.
What do you mean?
Pay attention.
That, yeah, there you go.
Yep. Nurgling green.
Dave, you know about the nargles.
And I'm also going to hit it with this because this is a little bit lighter. I'm going to hit like his nose His bottom lip I'm gonna hit, and probably his brow. This is a little bit lighter, but it's still like a green color.
So JD, I know you're doing this dry brushing to kind of help bring out the details. Now, would you also maybe put a wash on the face? And if you do you put the wash on last, or you put?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
You can do a wash. See, Brian, you can really see that one. See, it's like it's all nice
like
and
paste.
Yep, it's like paste. It has the. It almost has the consistency of like drywall mud. Almost. Oh, she brought me some orcs. I'm just gonna brush over those.
You see what Frank said in the chat?
Dave shaves his nurgles. I done seen it.
Now we're.
Notice it's harder to get Citadel these days.
Is it?
Yeah, like it sells out pretty quick now.
Sells out on where though? On the internet.
On Amazon and their website.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we have it's called the Adventurers Guild, a couple miles from our house, and they're usually stocked up. I have a harder time. What?
I was gonna pull the head off the other one.
Pull the head off of which one?
Mm-hmm.
I usually have a harder time finding like the army builder stuff through them. So I guess it all depends. I don't know.
Yeah, my local comic shop carries Army Builder, but not Citadel.
Yeah.
So I think that's why. It's harder for
So
you to get it because they don't have it.
that's
That's pretty close.
Pretty goddamn close.
Yeah. I have a Games Workshop that's only a few miles up the road, but they're not open yet. Still haven't opened up yet.
Oh, nice.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's real close. Of course, these guys are a little bit greener because I mean when they paint the legions, it's like one color, and then they airbrush the brown tone over top of it to highlight the muscles. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Well, I feel like every time you add a custom head, you end up repainting the body anyway, or at least doing like a wash or a dry brush to tie it all together.
Yeah, you could always take the last dry brush color you used on the face and just hit the body real quick.
Just hit the body, yep.
Yeah.
Just run it over the body quick. Cool. So from there.
Yeah, because his nipples really shouldn't be that green.
How many orc nipples have you seen?
That's none of your business.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Kidding. Sorry.
You had a life before you met JD, huh?
Hey, I mean, didn't we all have a life? Didn't we all?
Before you met JD.
Yes.
I mean, he had a life before he met me. You don't know how many orc nipples he's seen.
Orc nipples he's seen, right?
Yeah, you don't know.
It's
But see, JD would tell me how many he's seen.
Oh, is
It
it?
would be my business.
It's all about that giant milk.
Well, I mean,
heck yeah.
Tune in on Thursday nights, and I might just share that information.
Oh.
Cool. So, very carefully, I'm going to start on the inside of his helm. And I'm using a very dark gray as my base. This is a Mechanicus Standard Gray, and it is a base.
Wow. So when they say base on the bottle,
Yep.
It's all about that base.
right?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
what does that mean exactly? They're like, put this on first,
Yeah.
not on last.
It's a thicker paint too.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
thicker. So this stuff I'm kind of dipping into my water here a little bit just to thin it out a little bit.
Yeah, so like their app actually has like recommendations of looks you may want and how to like stages of how to apply their paint.
Oh, that's cool.
So like they're specifically marked as like bases, layers, and dry brushes, and airbrush paints and shades and all this other stuff, so that you can follow their recipes to get the looks that you might want from the paint.
So that's kind of smart because, like back in
Yeah.
the day, you would have to thicken or
Mm-hmm.
water down your paint based on what you want it to do. Maybe mix other colors or blah blah
Yep.
blah. And here they just kind of, hey, look, we'll just tell you exactly how to do it, and it may cost more because you're buying more product, but also it's more efficient and it's easier to do. So
Yeah.
it's really smart.
These little balls of paint
Yeah.
last for quite a while too.
Yeah.
There's a reason why those. Well, and there's a reason why all the guys that repaint heads and sell them on eBay or sell them through the groups use Citadel.
Mm.
Because it's easier because you just buy their system, and then they'll tell you what colors go well together, and then slap them on there, and you're ready to go.
You're ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like not so much painting by numbers, but kind of.
Right.
You're more painting by color, so you can just like pick your color, and then they'll give you like the different choices that you could use to achieve different effects. Like you want something that looks like rotten flesh, they'll you kind of look that up, and it'll give you all the different choices you can go by.
Yeah.
It's pretty slick. I like it. It
Yeah.
also has like I think we talked about this when Matt was on last time too, but it even has like you can keep inventory of what you have. So it has like a checklist and shit too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Frank in the chat says it seems really beginner friendly, which
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, sure. I still make a bunch of my own washes though. I'm too cheap.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Super
Yeah,
thin
me
them
too.
out.
I remember when I was go ahead, Mike.
Oh, it's awfully convenient though to have the actual wash already there.
I mean, I guess I would have trouble having faith in the fact that their wash is washy enough, maybe not too thick. I would almost want to make it myself. But,
Yeah. Well, you can customize your colors too that way.
yeah.
So
You can save yourself $6 at a time.
yeah, really. But at the same time, like I don't know. There's something about the way that their wash moves, or like a store-bought wash.
Yeah.
So whatever's in it, I don't know, glycerin or
Yeah, the wash.
Yeah,
the
whatever
wash,
medium they use to carry the
Yeah.
pigment.
Yeah.
The washes and the other what are they called? God damn it! Not the wash, but
Contrast?
the contrast paint. Yeah, they
okay.
behave like they're an oil-based paint, but they flow like water because it maintains its consistency. Even you get all the way to the bottom of the bottle, it's just like it was when you opened it.
Huh.
At least I've found that.
Anybody wash up their GI Joes yet?
No, but I do have a couple things I'll probably do to a couple of the figures.
I haven't bought any yet. I've been fighting the urge.
Give in to the dark side.
Yeah, you're probably smart, Alex. I bet they're gonna go on sale in 3 weeks.
You think?
Yep.
I don't have any room.
I'm just worried about like retro ones being released right afterwards.
Oh well, that's a given. So you just have to suck it up, buddy.
Right. So like I'm worried that
Suck it up, Alex. God damn it.
Buy 2 like the rest of us.
well, I'm glad that you guys are supporting the line so I can cherry pick the good ones later on. So thank you all for saving me money.
They're really nice figures, though. I can't lie.
Yeah, they look great.
That Duke, man, that Duke. There's something about that Duke.
Those head sculpts are getting so good too, you know? Like Hasbro has just really been doing really nice head sculpts.
Yeah, and they're not, they're not based on really anybody but a cartoon character. And they did the same thing with like the Rebels cast, like they just made up whatever their head, whatever their face is, they just made them up. And they look really good.
Well, like the Lightning collection for the Power Rangers, the head sculpts that come with those are fantastic too. I thought about picking those up just for the heads.
Oh, yeah.
Marvel Legends have been killing it too. Their head sculpts are really nice.
Yeah. I have a crush on this Scarlet.
Wendy.
Wendy.
She's not real. She's not real.
The face sculpt is incredible. It looks like a real person.
Right?
I'm telling you, man, it's wild stuff.
It's Wendy.
I'm telling you, I want to find out the model they used to sculpt this face.
Wendy.
It's not Wendy.
Biggie size it for you and everything, brother.
Biggie size. Is that still a thing?
I don't
Do they
know.
still have super size at McDonald's?
No, not of mine.
Yeah, so Frank says she looks like a
I
gamer
think they got rid of
version
it after the movie.
Mary Jane. And I have to say, this looks more like a Mary Jane than the Marvel Legends Mary Jane. Because the Marvel Legends Mary Jane,
Sounds like you need two.
she's been hanging out in the sun too long. She's not pale enough, to be a true ginger.
I also heard some guys in the one Star Wars group that I'm in that they're going to use her for Mara Jade. I don't think she looks mean enough.
No, definitely not mean enough. Yeah, this Scarlet is totally out of her element in this figure line, but I still think it's a good head sculpt.
I think it needs repainted. I agree with you, but I think that it needs just a little. It needs just a little something.
Well, the hair is a little too orange.
The
hair needs a wash. Now, would you put like a burgundy wash on it, or like a?
Yeah, I'd probably go with like a brown, like an orangey brown color. Not so much like a burnt color, but more of a reddish brown.
I'm telling you, man, she needs like a polo shirt and a minivan accessory, because she's hauling these kids to soccer practice.
That's part of why it kind of bothers me, and I call her Wendy, because she just doesn't quite fit. I don't feel like she fits the Scarlet vibe at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
She's too cute. She's adorable. She has an adorable head sculpt, but it's just not quite G.I. Joe to me. It's not Scarlet.
She got freckles and everything, right?
Yeah, right. Frank says MJ. He thinks that she looks like Gamerverse MJ.
Yeah, I'm looking it up now.
I'm interested. I need to look it up too, because I need to see that.
What color should I make his pimples on his face?
So I Googled Game Reverse Mary Jane. All I get is a bunch of fucking pops.
That's unfortunate.
Dave.
Yeah.
So do you have like a super light green? Like something
Like this?
I can't see it.
There.
I was gonna say, I mean,
Even lighter.
Yeah,
I don't know. I gotta check.
but something like sort of earthy, something more neutral, like one of these.
Olive.
I would go.
I was gonna go with like a light brown on some of them.
Like a tan, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, that would work. Because then what you can do is when you have that lighter tone in there,
Mm-hmm.
you have like a red wash,
Yeah.
like sort of like something you highlight with skin tones with, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, take that and just like dab it on the very ends of it.
All right, Frank. Look, this
Get 'em-
Game Reverse Mary
Get
Jane
Okay.
is not Scarlet. This is like a.
Did you do what he said? He says search PS4 Mary Jane instead of Game Reverse. Game Reverse is basically how they brand the toy lines.
All right,
That was his last comment.
But this looks like a Ginny Weasley almost.
Oh.
And Brian's more
Brian,
of a
you know a
Hermione
lot of redhead
Granger than a
girls.
Janie Weasley.
No doubt.
He's a wait. What'd you say?
What'd you say? PlayStation 2? 4?
PlayStation 4 Mary Jane instead of Game Reverse. What did you say, Mike? Brian's more of a what?
I said he's more of a Hermione Granger than he is a Ginny Weasley. Am I right, Brian?
You can see that.
I guess Brian can't hear me.
No. You're
No,
wrong.
he's wrong. No.
You like Ginny Weasley more than Hermione?
No.
Oh, so I'm right.
He's not into either one of them. That's what he's saying.
It's weird. It's like being in the Ray.
I don't know what either of those people are.
It's weird, like
yeah.
being in Ray.
I can see that. I agree.
You know what's funny about this, Frank? This Game Reverse Mary Jane?
I'm a Ravenclaw.
It kind of looks like, dude. It kind of looks like Bobby's oldest daughter.
Ew, weird.
Well, it's not weird.
No.
Why would it be weird? But
I don't, because.
I would say it's a
Same.
interesting coincidence.
Really? I'm going to have to look that up.
You guys catch that 4 Dummies video?
Today, yes.
Yeah, it was
That was
pretty
great.
funny. I felt like the tragedy of walking out of the mall without a bag. God, I just stopped the video. I was laughing so hard at that part.
All right.
So what's going on with this wolf pelt?
Well, I got the dark gray on. The base.
Nice.
It's all about that base. All about that base.
Boom! All right. Hit it with the hair dryer quick so I can actually sit it down.
It is kind of hard to do fur though, right? Because it's like never just one color. There's all those base layers of like undercoat and all that.
Yep. So I seriously grabbed. So I have four different tones for the skin, and then I have my black, white wash or the different washes, like 3 different washes, and then stuff like 3 different colors for the eyes, and then everything else that I grabbed was for the pelt, for the fur, and it's I mean, it's a good couple handfuls of colors.
Yeah.
What about his?
Now, are you going lighter than that for some of it? And do you think that?
Oh
you-
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
go a little crazy with this. So
Going crazy.
going crazy.
Crazy boy.
So now we're gonna take Gorthor Brown. We're going Gorthor Brown. Yep. We're going Gort Brown.
Layer.
Shout out to Gort. Yep, this is a layer, and we're gonna make it even thinner. So dip my water a little bit. And we're just gonna haphazardly put this in.
Oh, so this is interesting. You're not going to paint the whole thing.
Nope, we're gonna do spots.
Nice.
Actually, you know what would be better for what I'm doing right now?
I'm kind of glad you picked gray for this because originally when you're going to paint it with a green base, I was like, that's going to look weird with a brown headdress or whatever the hell that thing is.
Yeah, that would have looked a little strange. I can agree with that. I'm also gonna get this dryad bark out because it's a little darker.
Now is that also a layer?
This is a base, so
Okay.
I'm thinning the shit out of this one. Yeah, it's better.
So you put the paint on the brush and then you dip the brush in some water.
In the water, yep. That's all I'm doing. Thin it. Get around his ears, good. And this will be like from watering it down. It won't dry right away, so like you're gonna end up with, it might pull up in certain areas. You can always dip back into those just to push it around a little bit better. And if you pull when you dip in the water, I'm just like barely touching the water, just enough to soak the brush bristles a little bit, and I'll pull the paint up onto the edge. So like when I fill my water, the rinse cup, I'll fill it like halfway so that you can see all the paint on the side. So you can actually hit that, and then you can actually pull it up here and thin it out. And you know what I mean? As long as you're keeping that moisture on there, you'll still be able to pull some of the pigment off of the side of the cup without having to really dip back into your paint. So then what this will do is like you can kind of see it's starting to look a little muddy. But it's acting like the contrast paints where it's just sinking down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sinking down into the details. Yeah, once I get this all done and maybe another color here, we'll put it in front of the other camera and see if it shows up a little bit better. We're gonna give him a nice little stripe here.
Who is that guy?
What guy?
The guy that you're painting.
From Warcraft, right?
Yeah, isn't he from Warcraft?
Like the movie Warcraft?
Yeah.
You want him from those figures or something? Oh, okay. Because he doesn't look cartoony enough to be like regular World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to print some heads from that, and they're trash. Like they come out complete garbage when you pull them out. There's no detail on them at all.
Wow.
So like that was a no-go.
Yeah, I mean, there's a decent amount of detail in this. I mean, he's not all like his face isn't all crazy looking or anything, but there's still a decent amount of detail that, especially in the
Yeah, he looks too good to be in the game.
yeah. All right, now we'll do this lighter color.
I think the horse meat to come out with a werewolf figure, something like that.
Oh, that would be cool.
They got vampires.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
Werewolf.
I just want a new buck. Like I want a new body. I want I want something like not so much like a 2.0 where it's like when I say a thinner body, but just why does everybody have to have those big hulking arms? You know what
It's
I mean?
the exact same every time.
I kind of want like some fat arms or just skinny arms. You know what I mean? And yeah, I do.
Swap some Marvel Legend arms in there.
Well, we do. You know, that's what we have to do for now. But I wish they did it. You know what I mean?
Right. So what I want is the 1.0 body, 2.0 style, where it's two pieces, so that we can swap the top armor with the bottom armor like you can on 2.0.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because like then it gives you way more choices, you know?
I'm looking at my classics man at arms, and his arms are a little bit bigger than the mythic arms, but big enough to where you can definitely tell.
Just don't look at his ankles. Those ankles drive me crazy. Like, why? Why make such a pretty figure and then give him those shitty ankles?
Maybe they just ran out of budget at the end. It's like, well, we got the top and the
I think it's even
middle done.
I love those Motu classics.
To do those because it's a pin.
All right. So, let's see what we got here.
Let's have a peek.
So, yeah, put me up on the other camera there, my friend. Hold on here. Still doesn't help, huh?
Now we see it, kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I dig it.
Nice.
We're not done yet.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
The gums aren't painted.
Nope. But you can see it's like the variations in the fur, that wild looking fur. So, sorry. Get it. All right. Back to the table. And get our Let's see here. This is called Longbeard Gray.
But he has a short beard.
Yes, he does have a short beard. So this is, it's like it's very, very light whitish gray color.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Different brush in there.
Do you think he killed that wolf just to have a hat? Or do you think he had to kill the wolf and then decided to wear it as a hat?
Somebody took his warrior stripe from him, and he needed to keep his head warm somehow.
He's like, come here, wolf, I need a hat.
Do you think they eat the wolf?
I hope so. That's how you gain his
wouldn't
power.
you? I mean, And if you're going to eat hobbit feet, why wouldn't you eat wolf, right?
Hobbit feet. That sounds so yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf's got to taste better.
I guess.
Brian's like, talking about wolves and.
Frank says that if you painted this up like Marvel Legends Beast, it would look like he's wearing wolf pajamas.
Oh, fuck! What the fuck have I been doing? That's it. I quit.
Start over.
Damn it! That would have been fucking amazing. We're just slightly brushing in different directions just to pick up all the different details. Some places a little heavier than others, just to give that good variation in the color. I'm going to hit the ears real hard. Some happy little ears.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little dab will do.
Just a little dab will do. When you're doing this, just try and be careful. Be mindful of the color on the flesh tone. I don't know why, but I like doing the flesh tone first because then it like kind of sets the mood for the rest of it. And I feel it's a little easier to do a bigger area like hair or a helmet.
Yeah. I feel like you're painting yourself out of a corner too if you do the face first.
Yes.
Because you can get as wild as you want on the edges, and then you just have to touch it up with the gray when you do the wolf hat.
Yep. Yeah, trying to match like stuff that's down in a crevice that's supposed to match the flesh tone. I mean, that can be a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And I'll get a smaller brush to get in, like inside here, close to his face.
Kim and I are itching for some more tattoos this year, JD.
All right, well, I'm back at it. So it's been a little crazy.
Yeah, it's like a week ago. She's sitting on the couch looking at her tattoo that you did on her foot. And she's like, I'm ready for another one. I'm like,
that's
awesome.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, gives you an excuse to come visit some more. How about that?
I just like to come and hang out. That'd be fine with me.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. That was great.
Yeah, that was a blast. Watched all the Mandalorian for the first time at your house, and had some of Cham's apple breakfast cake.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Oh, that was so good.
The apple dumpling something or other.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
When was this?
Hungry.
Was this at Christmas
It
time?
was right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right before. Right before like the week of Thanksgiving, but like earlier that week.
Yeah.
Damn, I just missed you then.
Yeah. What, did we get there like Monday or something, JD?
Yep. Yeah, it was like Sunday or Monday. You guys got
here. Yeah.
And then you guys hung out for like 2 days, and then.
Yeah. All too soon it was over.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, that's my only request for next time is making sure it lasts a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Come hang out for, at least like 4 days.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, then we're gonna take. What do we got? Let's see here. Probably both of those. All right, start with this. We're gonna use Sylvaneth bark. It's a dry brush.
Sylvaneth bark.
Yeah, it's a dry brush.
That sounds very specific.
Yeah. Try and get this fucking brush a little drier. And we're going to go pretty light on this. I don't want to go too crazy just because I already threw that brown tone underneath. And we're just trying to dull back that gray beard a smidge in spots.
Yeah, this head might be too ornate for that body. Might have to do the body next. Dude, I love how... I know you're not done with the eyes and the nose yet, probably, but I love how it's popping there due to all the dry brush.
Oh, yeah, just because of the dry brush, yeah.
Yeah, that's wild stuff, man.
Yeah, we'll get some craziness going for those.
Yeah.
For them eyes. Hey, that's supposed to stay in my hand. Alright, so we're going to take a smaller brush. We're going to take elderflesh. That's what this one's called. This is another dry brush, of course. And get as close as I can here without hitting the head, so the face. Inside them.
Is anybody in the chat painting anything?
Oh, good question.
Just curious.
Let us hear it.
Yep.
Too bad we don't have a toll-free number. Our hotline you can call in.
So I got a question for you, JD, that's kind of off topic.
Sure.
I was asking everyone here before you got here. Have you seen that Planetary Dogs toys, the Trap Jaw Ogre Head?
I don't know.
Dave did one in the 6-inch. Anyway, I was gonna do a Trap Jaw homage with one of the Ogre builders, and my question to those guys was, cartoon colors or classic toy colors? What do you think would be best?
Oof. I really like the classic toy. Yeah, I don't know that pink color that they use for everything.
Yeah,
that kind of throws me off.
I got a picture
looks
looking
good.
at them side by side, and the animated one's got the pink knee pads and the shin guards and all that other stuff. And
Yeah,
I like the almost I don't know, it's like a purplish red on the classics toy color. I suppose I could make my own variation of whatever red I wanted to, but
yeah.
I went with the pink that you guys don't like.
the do you got it?
Well, the one I did, the blue one I did was I did the pink jaw, basically like a pink metallic. Yeah.
Can you show it to us?
Yeah. Hold on.
Those hot pink colors. So right now I'm just going in with this is Pallid Witch Flesh, and this is a layer, but I'm getting a lot of it off the brush.
Can you see it?
Nope, we need to highlight you.
Okay.
So we want to highlight Dave. I want to see what he's doing.
Is Brian here or no?
He must have took off.
He's dozing, or he's pooping.
All right. I know how to do it. I got it.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that looks fucking awesome, dude.
I did the pink. Yeah. And the spikes are the spikes where I gotta thank you guys for the spikes idea on the shoulder.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Looking good.
Cool, man.
Good.
I'm gonna copy you.
I don't care.
Except on a little bit bigger scale, but
I know you're gonna make it just 10 times better than mine. It's okay,
no,
Mike.
I'm not. You don't give yourself nearly enough credit, dude. You're a good customizer.
Hell yeah.
I'm still waiting on all Mike's stuff in the mail. I look every day. I check the mailbox. Every day I check the mailbox. I never get anything in there. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Probably gave me the wrong address. Probably went to EE's house.
That's my thing with you, Mike. You know that anytime you post something, I'm like, all right, so that's mine. Where's yours?
Yeah,
something like that.
That's cool. Go ahead and make one for yourself after you send me that.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I said last time. Yep. So JD, what were you recommending about me using the red on?
So you can either you have to be real careful to kind of go around the
bottom.
Around
and
the
then
base.
And then the top use that earth tony color.
Yeah.
Like a pimple.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
And they look all fucking irritated and shit.
Yeah, I'm only gonna do a few with the red though. I'm gonna see how it looks.
There we go.
Getting there. What did I do with that red? I brought a red. Alex, you still up?
We're losing them.
Losing them one by one.
What'd I miss?
We're talking shit about you, bro.
All right. I had my mic muted again.
What the hell happened there? That's insane.
What?
I put a drop of paint down, and it just disappeared.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes. Because it was a bubble. I'm just shot. Oh, I didn't shake it enough. You know me, Dave. It's always fucking something's up with Dave. Why is Dave angry today? What's wrong with Dave? Why is he moody today?
Oh boy.
What's wrong, Dave?
Dave, what happened?
Just life. Oh, bother.
Oh bother.
Good grief. Dave, if you're ever in a bad mood, just pick up this Scarlet figure.
What happened? You gave up on Gwendolyn Heaven's Brand?
Yeah, I was just going to ask about that.
She's just up on the top shelf. I don't feel like getting up.
He's over her. He's on
I know
some...
Brian likes.
I got her in like the perfect pose. She hasn't fallen over in like 2 months. I'm afraid to touch it.
I had to put some Future on my Gwendolyn's ankles. He kept falling over.
Yo, she's the worst. You know what's funny is with these mythics, they piss me off. So some of these hard to get ones, right? It just so happens these are the ones that fall off my shelf. So Sir Valgard, Vitus, fucking who else? Romulus. They all fell off my shelf recently, and their shields broke.
Oh
shit! Yep.
The little pegs on the fucking shield.
Yep, that's what happens.
So annoying. I'm like, fuck. You know, I've been in here for what, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing fell. I'll go downstairs 5 minutes from now, fucking boom, boom. You'll hear fucking something fall.
Yeah.
There's a fucking ghost in here, and you better stop knocking down these toys. I'm talking to you right now.
I hate that noise at night. So you could totally hear a shelf dive in progress. It's like, God damn it.
Yep.
You can't just check it in the morning. You got to go investigate.
Yeah. Well, what broke? What am I gluing together?
Yeah.
I came in here the other, it was like 2 days ago. Purplor and Archimedes were laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Pieces laying everywhere.
Has anybody broken Ogre yet?
Nope.
I snapped the leg off my Bolthor.
Yeah, when you first got it, right?
No, it was actually months later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was right at the knee is where it broke.
Same thing with me. What's his name? What's the bald fucking ogre's name? The Kurzog?
Yeah,
Kurzog.
Kurzog fell off and his ankle fucking snapped off.
Hey guys,
I had to fucking glue it. I had to glue it back. Yeah, him. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, before we got those ogres, that Brian put out a pretty helpful.
I thought you got a replacement.
Moving the hips on.
I'm gonna do that when I get a new one, but we'll see.
Because the one side you can move, but the other side will snap if you don't move them at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Now we're gonna move on. So I don't know if you can see the
nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'll probably go back and do like the brows and the brow and his
shit. It looks good.
Snarl.
Yeah, looks good, man.
But just to the
JD, you should like become like an artist or like a tattoo artist or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're talented enough to do that.
That's a good idea.
Zappy zap zap. All right, now start doing some of these details.
So what color is that?
This is called Bugman's Glow. This is a base. And this is what I usually do for. So I'm going to go like in his eye so I can hit like the lid before I paint them white.
Did you say it was called Bugman's Glow?
Yeah, Bugman.
Bugman.
Bug. This is Bugman apostrophe S. Yeah, this is a good base color for. I use this like for my flesh tones and everything. Because when you dry brush over top of this and you do your layers and all that kind of stuff, it actually gives it that sort of the fleshy sort of redness, the undertone, I guess, of the blood under the skin, even though it's blue. It's oxygen, but gives you that redness. What?
No, I think that's not true.
What?
That your blood is blue until it breaks the skin. Yeah. Because your blood is red when it has oxygen in it. And the blood in your arteries is oxygenated because it is being pumped from your heart through the lungs. I remember reading up on this because when you look at your veins and your veins are blue and your veins are returning the blood to your heart.
Yeah.
Like they say that the veins are blue because your blood is deprived of oxygen at that point.
Oh,
but
well, then I don't have any oxygen in my blood. No wonder I have heart attacks all the time.
But
ladies and gentlemen, the analyzer.
Yeah. but I'm missing one of the crucial parts of that, and I can't remember what it is.
Nope, that sounds about right, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn the mic since I'm by myself. Chan had to go pick Elijah up. So I'm going to turn the mic towards me.
That boy needs a driver's license.
Tell me about it. He has a car.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
How's that work? How do you get a car before a license?
Well, I told him I would give him my Fox. All he has to do is pay to have it fixed.
Fuck.
What's it need? A new engine, new transmission?
No. I mean, it'll
just a few things.
The main thing that it needs is the floorboards on the passenger side have a hole in it, so it just needs welded. His buddy's he's going to Votech to be a mechanic, so this is all stuff that his buddy could do.
Oh yeah, just bring it into school as a project car.
Yeah,
good idea.
His buddy's dad is his foster dad is a big car nut. So they're always working on cars. I mean, they do like, I know who the guy is, and he does like a lot of like rat rod stuff, like the hot rods that are all patinaed and rusty looking. But I told him, I said, look, you can have my car, you just gotta pay to have it fixed.
So have him get a piece of plywood that's a little bit bigger than the hole and throw it in there.
I don't know if that would pass inspection.
Oh, that's right. You guys have to do that inspection every year.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. It's fucking dumb. But
we have to do emissions every 2 years after your car is 10 years old, I think, or something like that.
Oh. So I got to get up underneath here. If anybody can see that, the roof of the mouth.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like right in here. So, shout out to these tiny ass brushes.
Yeah, those are small.
I feel like I'm trying to pinstripe a car or something like that.
Guys, I'm almost at my mark. I gotta go soon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It happens.
This is pretty cool too. Like I don't know if anybody plays Destiny or did play Destiny. My hunter is all. There was this thing called the Iron Banner, and it's all about like wolves and axes and all that kind of stuff. Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And my one character has, so she's got like a metal mask that looks like it's from the future or whatever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But she's wearing a wolf's head.
Nice.
So we're gonna get in the eyeballs here.
I hate doing the eyes.
Yeah, eyes suck. Eyes are the worst.
My fucking hand starts shaking and shit. It's not even that big of a deal. It's just psychological.
Yep.
All right.
So I kind of learned, like, when you're shaking, use that to help. So like watching Chan cut in, like if she's painting a room or something like that, she'll kind of use that to push the bristles into where it needs to go. So like you can kind of play it, you can kind of play off of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, damn it.
Pretty close. Teeth are gonna be a pain in the ass, but we're not gonna.
Shit.
Okay. What color should his goatee be? He's got hair on his face.
Black.
Black?
Black
Okay.
with a couple gray hairs in there, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do some black with some strands of that long beard gray or something. I don't know. Sure shouldn't be like blue or no, I'm just kidding.
Whatever your heart desires. All right.
Did Dave roll yet or what?
No. I'm gonna say goodbye. No Irish goodbyes today.
All right, good.
I'll say goodbye at least. You know?
Good. He's got like a chin strap going.
Hey, Dave.
What's up, dude?
When you're painting that fat torso,
Yeah.
when you're down there painting his belly and shit, where you feel like you're tickling him, kind of.
No, but what the weird part was when I was doing it, I was like, I feel like I'm painting myself.
Oh,
I'm like, like this kind of feels like my belly. You know?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like, why is this guy so much fun to paint?
Man,
Oh, here comes the shaking.
Shaking.
Gotta need more paintbrushes.
Mm-hmm. We got piercing.
so I tried out a new primer, and it didn't bond to the 3D printed torso for my Phasia Customs.
Oh,
So the whole thing is like peely now.
did you wash
a
it
bummer.
with soap and? Do you wash it with soap and water first?
Yeah, and I sanded like where the supports go to like get some of that roughness off. And yeah, didn't bond.
Huh, that's
No,
weird.
so I'm gonna be starting over.
That sucks.
Yeah. It's
I
that
see.
yeah, it's a polyurethane primer, so I think that's why.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
I'm just gonna
You
sound.
know, it just doesn't stick to that resin.
What do I use? I think it's a Citadel primer and paint combination, I think. Which I'm almost out of. Yeah. Corax white.
Nice.
And then I'll use Rust-Oleum or whatever. That primer's primer, is my opinion. It's the washing all that resin and bullshit off oil or whatever is
Yeah.
almost as important as the primer.
So
There's
guys,
nothing.
I'm not done, but I gotta go, like I said. So I'll just let you see what I'm
Yeah,
I've done
see
so
some
far.
progress.
He's
Yeah.
not done, but I gotta touch him up a bunch.
Oh, nice.
So far.
Oh yeah.
Cool, man. I like that.
Just gotta clean him up a bit. He's still like, just trying to get him done before the show ended, but it's not gonna happen. I mean, before I gotta go, I should say.
Yeah. Well, you could always take some progress pictures and post them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like post them in the comments of the links or something.
Where do you get those super tiny brushes, JD? The one you have in your hand right now.
So these are what is it? Princeton Select. And it's a liner. I'm pretty sure like I get the what do you call them? Like the Michaels or AC Moore or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Whatever they have that's like, it's like a multi-pack of paintbrushes.
That's usually what I got. Got several of those, but none of them have one that's that fine of a tip.
Yeah, like I said, it's almost like I'm trying to what do you call it? Fucking pinstripe a car.
Yeah.
My friends,
Yeah.
Longer bristle.
You guys have a
Later,
good
Dave.
show, okay?
Yeah. Take care, Dave.
All right.
Thanks for coming and joining us, buddy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Have fun. Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
So I'm just using the dry brush that I was using earlier and just kind of grazing over some of that black just to hit the just kind of knock it back a little bit, you know what I mean? Tone it down. So from there, I don't know, what should we do? Teeth or eyes? We'll save the eyes for last. How about
Yeah.
that? He also has like a little piercing here. I'm gonna hit that with some silver as well. But first, we'll do his teeth. And we're going to use this Pallid Witch flesh. Because it's like an off-white. It's not quite white. It's kind of, yeah, looks like bone.
Well, they got creative names and nothing else.
Yeah, really. Anybody keeping an eye on that chat? Anybody have any questions, or did anybody answer Dave's question when he asked if anybody out there is working on something, painting it?
Clutch from Bricks on the Dollar is slapping some gravy on his Gundam.
Sweet.
Nice.
Doing some panel lining.
Nice. That was going to be my other option to do tonight. I was going to weather a Gundam. I have most of it all done, but I have to do like a little bit on his arms, but I got to do his weapons. And I just really want to get it done. And then I'll eventually build like a little diorama for it. Need some destroyed buildings or something. And she's back. Hi, lady.
Hi.
Hi. I might be putting everybody to sleep.
Why?
At this point. I don't know.
Just telling jokes?
I'm trying
We're all watching.
Oh.
I've got everything painted that I can paint tonight.
Where are you at?
Who? Me?
You. Everybody. Anybody.
Well, Dave left. He had to go. His allotted time with his friends. He couldn't come out to play anymore. He had to go home for dinner.
Street lights came on.
Yeah.
I hear your mom calling you.
Brian might be sleeping.
No, I'm here.
I think he was sleeping before.
Just working.
Oh. Alex might be sleeping.
Oh, he's definitely sleeping.
He's right in the middle of an important paint process right now.
Oh yeah.
Probably muted himself again.
Yeah, he might have stepped away, maybe to do it outside or something. I don't know. This is just as exciting as watching paint dry. Oh wait,
Jan, how was your drive?
It was really good.
Really?
Yeah. There was hardly anybody on the road.
Oh, that's the best.
Everybody everybody just kind of like moved over into the other lane as I was merging without any issues. There was some singing going on in the car with Marissa and myself.
Oh, nice.
So, just jamming and...
What'd you guys sing?
Bebopping down the road.
Purple Rain?
No.
No
Purple Rain. Not this time. Maybe next.
Highway to the Danger Zone?
No, actually, which would be a good one. That would be a really, really good one.
I gave my truck speakers a little workout today. some old Suicidal Tendencies and some Slayer.
Yeah,
very
that's what's up.
nice.
Lights, Camera, Revolution. That's a good album.
That's the best album.
You probably wouldn't be into the songs we were singing, so it's,
Mhm.
it's cool. It's girly music.
Girly music.
Yeah. Little Amy Winehouse, some Valerie.
Some.
That's a good jam.
I thought you were gonna say some like Britney Spears or something.
No. I'm not into that.
No.
Yeah, I would be surprised if you were.
It's unfortunate Amy Winehouse didn't stick around longer because that girl has a dirty, dirty, sexy voice, and it's a shame. Sad. But, drugs.
Drugs. Mm-hmm.
But
that'll do it.
yeah. Elijah was ready to go when we got there. It's like
Nice.
didn't even have to wait for him.
That's always good.
Yeah. Talked about some ways maybe he could talk to his Italian bosses about some things.
Hey, yo, yeah, I need a raise. Give me some days off. You hear me?
No.
That's how you do it. No?
No, the owner's brother didn't give Elijah the tips again today, so
Oh.
Oh man.
Huh.
he would like to talk to them about that without stirring up any bad vibes, when you're young and you're figuring this stuff out.
Hey, yo, where's my tips for the cannolis? I don't know. Sorry.
They do sell cannoli in there.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, that was probably inappropriate of me.
Sure, it's fine.
Fair enough.
I thought you were just joking, so
I was joking.
This is looking really good. I really like this.
Yeah, it
Keep
is
us going
nice.
here, Chan. Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm still in like jam out mode.
Oh.
Leave
I know.
Brick said, "Leave the tips, take the cannoli." It's not a bad idea, actually.
That really doesn't surprise me that Bricks would say that.
Yeah.
As much as this guy eats.
That dude, I've never seen anybody eat dippy eggs like him ever in my life.
Like,
and that's a very Pennsylvania thing to say.
Dippy eggs.
Yeah, that's not. They don't say that other places. Not at all. No. Did you know that there's like specific things per state that people say? Have I brought this up before? Probably.
I know that people over here say pop and people over there say soda.
That's not necessarily true because my Pennsylvania Dutch grandmother said pop.
I think it depends on the age.
Yeah. And like my hillbilly West Virginia grandmother said pop.
Well, it's definitely the hillbillies that will use the word pop.
Yeah,
sure.
That's definitely true.
But Mike, you're not in the hillbilly land, right?
Pretty close.
But you're in Washington.
Yeah, there's plenty of hillbillies out here too. Rednecks, white trash, whatever you want to
call it. Brick said, "Wait, when have I had dippy eggs? I don't even know what they are." Sunny side up, I'd say, or over easy. One of the two. As long as they have as long as the yolk is, not cooked, it's considered a dippy egg because
snotty eggs.
You dip your toast in it. That's why.
That's how I like my eggs. The white has to be all the way cooked, but I like a runny yolk.
Yeah, I'm the same way. That's over easy, or
Yeah, depends on where you go on what they consider to be over easy. I always got to make sure,
right?
Sometimes they have a different idea.
On our Bob Evans excursion, Bricks ate like over easy eggs, and he just ate them like whole with the fork, like the whole egg with a fork, just the whole thing in. I was like, Bricks can eat like that. Dude can put some food down. He knows what's good too, like good food, no doubt.
I once saw him eat 2 slices of pizza on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because it was more efficient that way.
My curiosity is, how many bites did it take him? Because I don't think it would take him very many.
I don't know, but he ate an entire waffle in one bite at that Bob Evans.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bricks, that Bob Evans. Yep.
Yeah. The infamous
Bob Evans trip. I found pictures from that where I took like pictures of the sign that says "When you're here, your family" and stuff. That's so funny. We were not family.
No.
We were not family there. They were.
Apparently we were drug dealers.
That's right.
From another planet or something.
Oh, they were freaking out. Because we were doing like a rock swap in the parking lot we weren't even walking.
No, we were just showing
pickups from that one show we went to, and they freaked out, man. They didn't like it.
Dude, and then remember our waitress was being treated like crap by the other waitresses.
Yeah.
The
hostess.
The hostess.
And our waitress was not treated well either. Like the hostess was treated like total freaking garbage, but
right.
Yeah, that was a weird, very strange situation. I don't know. That place weirded me out. I'd kind of like to go back in there with like a whole troop of people and just.
I doubt the place is even open anymore.
I don't know. Just
take that, Bob Evans manager, you jerk.
Yeah, you jerk manager, you.
Jerk manager.
That's okay. I left him a hefty tip and gave him like a scolding finger. Waggled my finger at him.
All right, we are reaching.
Ooh, got the hard coat.
Nope. This is the whatever it is, white scar.
Okay.
What's that?
That's what I'm using.
Is it an airbrush paint?
Yeah, this is an airbrush.
So it's wicked thin.
Yeah.
But you're doing the eyeballs. I see.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some eyeballs.
Crazy.
Yeah, that burrito place that you took us to was no joke either.
Nito.
Yeah.
Nito burrito.
I
was like halfway done with mine. I'm looking over at you, and you're like starting in on your other half. I'm like, well, shit, I can't be showed up here. I got to keep going.
Yeah, JD puts a whole lot of those away. I can't. Like I'm a half. I'm done at a half. That's good enough for me. It's a lot of meat. It's like 2 pounds of a burrito.
I know. Very substantial.
I used to eat 2 of those things.
Jeez.
It's okay.
I couldn't do that now, though.
Yeah, those are good.
I'd hurt myself.
Otto is very excited right now for some reason.
He's so excited, he's not able to breathe properly.
Elijah's home. Everybody's home, buddy. Everything's fine. Just relax.
We're all fine here now.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Everybody's good. Everything's good.
How are you?
Yeah. How are you, Brian? How are you?
You're missing the joke, lady.
Oh. Hi. Sorry.
All around.
Oh man.
I really am.
Small reactor leak.
Very dangerous. It's time to lock it down.
It's time to lock it down. Who are you? What's your operating number? Sorry.
It's okay.
It's a boring conversation anyway.
Yeah. Luke, we're gonna have company. Mm-hmm.
2 sets of eyes to paint.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. Wow, this thing is really coming along.
Yeah. I need to use toothpicks at this point.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, I can usually get a pretty good dab of paint on the end of a dull toothpick, and I'll just kind of drop it in, and I can kind of push it around a little bit, and then wait for that to dry, and then take a sharpened toothpick and do it again 2 more times with different colors, and sometimes it works. Depending on how steady I can hold my hand.
A sharpened toothpick.
It looks like you got those pretty.
Yeah. JD's got the eye game down.
Wow. That looks really good.
This way. There we go.
Say.
Yeah, that looks fucking awesome.
I missed a lot of that fur, but it looks really.
It's many layers.
So yeah, it's very a lot of layers. So if I can get it, I like tested it out when I did this. So it's probably really hard to see on this, but I did the same thing, trying to get that. But that's more of like a tuft fur.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looks like Conan's helmet.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
If you do not listen, to hell with you.
All right. We're going to take this here dry brush. It is called Emerk Blue.
Emerk Blue.
Yeah. Watch this. Watch this hotness.
What are you doing in there?
Like a tattoo gun. Dab, 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 dab.
What?
Does that go into the corner of the eyes?
No, this is just, damn it, that's what I should have done. Let's see here. Hold on.
What are you doing?
So I put it, I'll see, it's like washed out on here.
You put it on this.
I could. And then, so I took that dry brush and just kind of watered it down a little bit. And then kind of spread it over where the pupil would be, essentially. Here, I'm just going to lighten it up a little bit because the one side was a little too much. But it gives like the cataracts look.
Oh.
Right on.
And then right where these are, the pupil will be, you go back in with your white and add the dot for your pupil. And then you really have that cataracts look.
Super detailed gravy.
Definitely gets in there.
That's a good idea.
Can you?
Yeah,
Well, that-
so let's try it on the big camera here. Let's see if see if it shows up on this one. The fucking light doesn't really allow you to see it.
Yeah, but you can see a lot more details in it in that camera, I feel like.
It's really hard to see.
Mhm.
Because it's dark.
Anyway, we'll get these other eyes taken care of and then start our wash and we'll be done. So
Now what?
now what? We're gonna take
Stormfrost Silver.
Storm Host.
Storm
Silver.
Host.
There's a big glare right there in the middle of the title.
Yeah. Cool. Now let's get this Stormfrost stuff going here.
Where are you putting it at?
Well, he has like a little piercing here, so I'm gonna hit that.
In his.
Yeah, it's like he has like a little bray,
Oh.
so I'm gonna do that. Oh, hey, it's us.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Distracted by spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets are important.
I wonder if this is like some sort of chin strap or something.
I don't know. Does it look like fur? Furry.
Well, there's fur there. Yeah, it looks like a goatee.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're also going to take this and we're going to paint a oh, I think the white was dry. So, yeah, we're going to paint in silver in his iris. Coming a little thick, but whatever. So try this.
That looks cool.
Everybody's like, why is he painting his eyes silver?
Because it'll do what? Like, what effect will it leave? Like the whole.
Well, let's see here. What do we want to do? We want to yellow, red. What color irises do we want to give him?
For this, the guy or the wolf?
Yeah, for the
orc.
See how they they glow a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So,
I mean,
well, I have this right here.
Okay.
Ooh.
I got yellow, red, green, blue.
That's very bright.
What color are you gonna make the wolf's eyes?
They're already.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the wolf's eyes like a dead cataracts looking.
Nice.
Blind.
Yeah.
So
this is a glaze.
Okay.
So what you do is you paint it over a silver color or a white, and it actually gives the appearance of like a gemstone or
Cool.
light.
So on this bottle, what did they call it, a glaze?
Yes.
Okay.
It is called a glaze. So.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Wow, that is neat. God damn.
that looks really good.
That's fucking cool.
It's nice and simple. What?
Nothing.
You laughing at me because I said it's nice and simple?
Mm-hmm. I'm giggling. I'm
Oh.
not really laughing at you.
So now we're gonna take our black.
Oh no. This is the part I will not do.
No, I gotta. Hold on. I gotta wait a minute.
Yeah, this is my most unfavorite part.
I keep questioning, does it actually need a pupil? I mean, really?
Yeah, that's good enough. Color good.
Yeah. Yep. Like maybe it's fine. It's fine the way it is.
Yeah. That's why I sharpen toothpicks, Brian.
Gotcha.
Now we're gonna take black.
Sometimes he will use like art pens too, but
Yeah, you can use like microns. But I find that when you try, like, say you do your arm coat, it bleeds.
Oh, like a water on a Sharpie or something like that.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like an archival ink. You know what I mean? It's supposed to like kind of keep it nice and clean, but when you paint over it, it ends up bleeding. Like the pen ink bleeds a bit.
Gotcha. Reactivates when it gets wet from the glaze.
Yeah. Yep.
I bet you were good at that game Operation when you were a kid, huh?
I don't remember. Probably not.
that little like dry the bristles off, like spinning the brush on the paper towel is
like you'll see me do this a lot, and I'm just pulling
spinning the brush,
spinning the bristles together. I don't know. It's pretty good.
I think Alex was putting the brush in his mouth to get a point.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, whatever works, you know.
Yeah. You got a lot of spit on your tongue, it'll work just fine.
So we're gonna take this Nolan oil.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
We're actually gonna put it on this one.
So what's that? Is that a?
It's a wash.
They call it
That's
a shade.
wash.
Yeah.
Well, they call it a shade, I guess.
I have that in gloss and in.
Yep.
Let's see. Nope, that's not it.
So does it just make it shiny then, or is it?
The gloss stuff does.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the glossy.
All right.
Yeah.
Actually, I should have fucking used the glossy on his nose.
Nolan oil
I'm
and
so-
Nolan oil gloss. They both are shades.
Yeah.
But their washes really the same difference.
Yeah. I'll probably have to dry brush some black on it, but Mhm.
So you're only doing the nose?
Yep.
You're not gonna do any? I don't know. I don't know what else you would do. I guess not.
What do you mean? With the Nolan oil?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just hit the nose with it. I just pulled just because I want to. So like when you look at a dog's nose or whatever, there's pink under there. You know what I mean? They're not always just black.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like a black lab. But even still, you know what I mean? Like you look at their lips, like the
Mm-hmm.
right around their jowls.
Yeah, there's always pink.
There's always pink there.
What about would you put pink way inside the ears there, or not?
Probably. I don't know.
Don't.
No.
Okay, I was just curious.
If anything,
Brian's all don't.
Nah, it looks good the way it is. I think.
Yeah. I think
if
so, too.
anything, I would probably do like the whatever it's called, the Reekland flesh shade.
Or maybe just if you really wanted to, just something lighter than that gray, like on the inside tufts of hair. But other than that,
Yeah.
But don't go too crazy because it really has a nice contrast already.
Yeah.
Like around the edges.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. So I'm taking this Reekland flesh shade and I'm just going around his lips and hitting like the base of his teeth.
Give him a little plaque and gingivitis.
Well, this is like it's like a red tone almost.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of usually I use this after I'm done painting the eyes. Like I'll go in with this and like dot the eye pretty much. You know what I mean? Like the pupil. Or not the pupil, the
corners of the eye.
Yeah, like the corner of the eyes.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it's kind of like bloody looking ish.
Bloodshot.
Yeah, yep. But it's also good for like doing lips because you have the flesh tone and it just darkens it enough that it gives it that extra little bit of detail.
Yeah.
And like the nose, hit the nostrils with it. The what do you call those lines that come out from the side of the nose?
Laugh lines?
Huh?
Laugh lines?
Laugh lines, yeah, like hit those.
Just gives it that extra touch of like.
Yeah, it's very subtle.
Cool.
It's still like his lips are still green, but it has just enough of a difference. Yeah, I did forget his fucking eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows are important.
We forgot the eyebrows.
We gotta make this guy mad. And there's not really much here.
I probably would have gotten that paint all over the wolf's teeth. sneaking in there trying to do eyebrows.
Yeah, I struggle with that stuff too.
I definitely have to figure out in my head like what my process is as far as like steps I'm to take so that I don't mess up things that are, you know,
Already done.
Yeah. I have some of my figures that I painted that have like 5 layers of paint just on the teeth because I kept hitting them with other colors accidentally.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it.
That's part of practicing, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go on that. Back to our Reclan flesh shade. Hit the
gums of the
gums of the wolf.
Wow. I will say one thing, like when you get into this, you really get in.
Yeah. That looks really good.
Wow.
I know, right? It's like
Just
You'd think I enjoy doing it.
yeah.
started out as a plain colored head and now it looks crazy.
Yeah. Looks alive.
I know.
This color also kind of like, I mean, it kind of makes his teeth look like he was trying to eat something.
Well, it almost looks like the Gamork from the Neverending Story.
Oh, yeah. Son.
Yeah.
That thing.
Oh my God.
Frightens me.
The
Still?
nothing.
Do you feel that way still? Because I do.
Yes,
God.
it is frightening.
Freaking Atreyu. Come at me, Gamork. Oh my. Come on, kid.
I really like that movie.
Yeah.
It's been forever since I've seen it. I might have to make a point to try to find it.
Mike, how well do you remember the movie?
Um,
All right. Well, let
bits
me
and
ask you this.
pieces.
Okay, so I shouldn't have asked that. I should just ask you this. So yesterday after the show, Dave thought that Falcor was a wish dragon, and then we corrected him and told him it was a luck
He's
dragon.
a luck dragon.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, at the end of the movie, Sebastian gets a wish. Now, is the wish granted by Falcor or is it granted by the Empress?
Oh man.
Are you asking?
I am asking.
Or are you asking him?
I'm asking
Anyone. It
Uh,
was by the Empress.
I was just gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was the Empress, but
No.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% on that. But
I'm almost tempted to say the dragon, but I can't really remember.
Okay.
But I know it was a luck dragon. I do
Yes.
remember that.
I'm pretty sure he says he's a luck dragon whenever Atreyu's standing in front of him after he tries to sneak away.
Yeah. I just like the look on his face, like he was very humorous, very mischievous looking beast.
Got that Labrador look on him.
Yeah.
Floppy ears, kind of.
I was sad when he lost his horse in the quicksand, though.
Oh no, like
That sucked.
Artex.
yeah. When Artex dies, I'm crying.
Yeah.
I'm falling.
Alrighty.
What's the giant turtle's name? I always forget.
Gamora.
Gamora. No.
Gamera. No. Gamera.
Yeah.
Is
Something
it-
like that.
Is it Morla?
I think you're close if that's not right.
I can't remember, man.
Help us out, chat.
Yeah. I just can't remember. I do need to watch it again. It's been a minute. But I cry. I cry in the some girl.
That's what girls do. They cry.
We do. We cry about crazy stuff.
All right. So
started watching. Marissa's watching Naruto all over again, and I'm watching
Morla.
Morla.
It is Morla,
What did I say?
according to Bing
I
search.
don't remember. Doesn't matter.
Moria, or, I don't know. You were close.
Morla. I gotta remember that. But that definitely looks like Mork. That definitely. Wow.
This is your stuff, Mike.
Especially.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
What's that?
Mhm.
We are doing the orange coat.
Our goat, yeah. I think I get a little heavy-handed with that stuff sometimes.
Well, that's okay because it does dry down.
It's like, oh, the eyeball looks cool. Then I get, his nostrils, and then all over his teeth, and then drooling down the side, and then we may as well have some leaking out his ears, and
Yep. Oh, I see.
next thing you know, his whole damn head's gloss.
So what's the oil called again?
Huh?
What's the oil called that you were just using?
Oh, the Nolan oil?
Nolan oil.
Okay, and then this is Arnd coat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arnd coat is more of a gloss.
Yeah.
The thicker you put it on, the wetter it looks.
Interesting.
Well, not necessarily, but
I think it's interesting. I don't know this stuff.
get it up in them gums.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, it's gonna look freaking cool as shit.
Wow. I can see, like, I'm looking over your shoulder. I can see, like, the shine.
And we're just gonna.
Yeah, that wash that you put on his teeth really is making everything pop. That pinkish red color.
Yep.
I can't remember the name.
The Reekland Flesh Shade.
There you go.
I thought it was the bug glow.
No, that's the base that I used. The Bugman's Glow.
Bugman's Glow.
Yeah.
Oh, the white stuff?
No. It's like the dark pink color.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't here for that.
That I always use it as like my flesh base.
Mm-hmm. On like gummy things, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody.
No, just like
that's
what the gums are.
Right.
Like the inner parts of the eyes, like the corner of the eyes and all that stuff. Alright.
Oh, he's something else.
So
What's left?
Not much. I mean, I did realize that I have this Nurgle's Rot.
Wait, we already did Nurgles.
Didn't
No,
we do
that
a
was
Nurgle?
Nurgle. What was that? What's another?
Because that orange color. Yeah.
Nurgling Green.
Nurgling Green, and now this is Nurgle's Rot. So there's Nurgling, and then there's Nurgles.
Ow! I just hit myself in the head.
Ouch. So what is this for? Like, what does this do? Ew, it looks really gross.
This is like a snotty yellow.
Gross. That's what Dave should put on the top of the pimply things on the dude.
Oh yeah.
Running.
Ew.
I'm gonna have to remember that one. I need some of that. Yellow up his teeth.
Yeah, so we're gonna get like the corners of his mouth.
Oh,
Nice.
Gross.
That's a cool color.
Mm-hmm.
On the green, it seems like it's a little hard to see it, but
Yeah.
I can see it in here, and I just want it in the corners of his mouth. That's all I want.
I do agree with Frank. There's a lot of funky names to keep track of.
Yeah.
Really, like, so much.
That's why that's the other reason why their app helps.
Mm-hmm.
It helps out a lot. You don't have to
It's just a
memorize each and every color and all that kind of shit. You can just kind of go with what you see. Like, okay, there we go. We're just going to try this real quick. I can wipe it away if it's not.
Toy Mafia. Big-eyed emojis. That's pretty cool.
It did go in the ears, but very slight. Yeah, I think we're.
Man, that is freaking beautiful.
Maybe if we tip this down.
Look at those eyes. Those eyes are just glowing.
We'll get them up here on the other camera.
No, it'll focus. It will. You don't need that. Look at that.
Well, just kind of.
It made it dark.
Yeah, it made it darker.
Wow.
Dude, that's wild.
Man, it looked good on the other camera too. Those eyes are just glowing.
His teeth are all fucked up.
Yeah.
Can you see the gloss at all?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Fucking fluorescent lights.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah, it is.
Looks really, really good.
A better idea of the
Colors.
different tones in there.
Yeah, when you tip him up, you can see his eyes are really good too.
Yeah.
Look at that shine. Wow. That's neat. Looks really good.
Now, when you did that silver, did you did it like round? Like you didn't fill the whole eye in, did you? You just did about as big as the eye. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I dipped in the paint just enough so it like beat it up and then just like bloop.
Gotcha.
Bloop. And then if I needed to like spread one way or the other, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a cool effect.
It was fun.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. I mean, the more you do it, the easier it is.
It looks really good.
Yeah. $500 on eBay.
Yep. Sold. Heck yeah.
So how long did that take? How long have we been going?
What are we, 2.5 hours?
9 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, we started almost around 9, I guess, after all the BSing around in the beginning.
That's not bad.
So it's been like 2 hours. Yeah, wow. How about that?
Yep.
I don't think that's bad for as much detail as you put on.
No, that's good, I think.
I dig it.
Hopefully we can get to a point where we can do this in an hour and be done. That would be pretty rad.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's not he's not cross-eyed. That's the good part. Yeah. Cool.
Now, where did you get that head from?
Dave sent me a bunch of heads a while back, and I haven't done anything with them yet.
I think Dave said he got it on eBay.
Yeah.
But it's the World of Warcraft, dude.
Gotcha.
So who knows? Maybe somebody's printing them out.
Yeah, it was a casted head. So I don't think anybody was printing it. I think it was actually cast.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks awesome, man.
Which it's easier to paint that way, and they hold up a lot better.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, I don't want to I don't want to talk shit about 3D printing or anything, but like one of the main drawbacks to 3D printing and then fitting them to a figure or something like that, the resin is it's a little more fragile.
Right.
So like smaller parts, more fragile parts will snap off or break, or I mean, I've seen guys pop the head on the ball joint or whatever, and the head splits in half. Or
Ouch.
Oh shit.
so
I know, like, because I've talked to a couple of people in the past who do 3D printing. I know we have a lot of friends that are doing it now, but like people who were producing stuff, and they would say like they'd 3D print something, and if they liked the print, then they would cast it, and that's what they would sell, would be the cast, especially if it's small bits like heads and weapons and stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, I think for like the Legions game, what we're doing, as far as just like fitting a head that was like 3D printed or whatever. I mean, it's a lot easier for guys to do it. They can just set it up, where they can do multiples at the same time on a single print, rather than individually casting this head,
right,
60 times or however many they got to sell. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of that work out of it.
Because I know things have changed a bit with 3D printing too, so like I know you can kind of like tweak things so it's a little better.
Yeah, as far as like temperature and all that stuff. But the other thing is if the hole's big enough on the for the head or whatever, the whether it's a torso or whatever, if the hole's big enough, there's ways to keep it from the risking breaking it. You know what I mean? As long as it's that hole is like a fraction bigger.
Jumped in at the end.
Yeah.
Nice, Paul. Yeah, but
so I want to try putting 10 pounds of crap into a 5-pound bag, right?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's shout out to them guys out there fucking sculpting their asses off, and yeah.
All right.
Fucking
yeah, it's excellent work, man. Really cool.
Well, thanks. How'd you make out?
I got 2 coats of blue on the torso. I got a quiver of arrows, 2 coats. A couple other miscellaneous things. I painted an arrow black. Mostly I was just watching you, though.
Oh.
My spreadsheets are done.
Are they?
And I screwed up a couple of them, and I had to redo them, but I just
Well, I mean,
blue
as long as you're able to redo it. Oh, wow.
It's very blue.
He's very, very He got them froggies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those frogs are gonna look awesome. I'm excited to see them finish.
So then I got some darker blue patches and then some black little tiny splotches to do. And then I'm waiting for the feet for this guy.
Yeah, dude.
Figure out where the hell my camera's at.
It's so weird doing it backwards.
He's so cool. Wow.
Yeah, dude. That shit's so good. Awesome. Well,
yeah, that dude is covered in the yard coat. Probably a quarter of a bottle on him.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, he kind of looked like he just jumped out of the pond,
Yeah. Same with the bog goblins, all slimy too.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Cool. Well, I guess we'll say our goodbyes and everybody can go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 8:30 here, so it's like what, 11:30 over there, right?
Lucky bastard.
Wow.
Lucky bastard.
Cool. Well, where can they find you, Mike?
Facebook, Mike Wells, pretty simple. And Instagram, Mike's Toy Madness. And in the chat on Monday and Tuesdays in the Realm.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Into the Realm on Monday and Breaking the Mold on Tuesday. And figure banging every other Wednesday.
Yeah,
And this one every other Wednesday.
And yeah, and,
Right.
and here
Every other Wednesday.
every other Wednesday.
Yeah.
Every other Wednesday.
Yep, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Brian?
You know where you can find me. Brinkalizer on Instagram. Brian Brink in the Realm Facebook group. And yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you, lady? Lovely lady.
I'm sure everybody knows where to find me.
Fair
Here
enough.
with you, working on the Shelf Gravy stuff Monday nights on Enter the Realm, and Total Package Podcast on Thursday nights, and running around Facebook being Chandra Cooper. that's
Being a dirty hobo.
pretty. Yep, that's me, the dirty hobo. Dirty hobo, that's me. What about you?
Well, Dave, you can find him at Energon Addict. I want to thank those guys for coming in here too.
Yeah,
They had to
Alex.
roll early. They had bedtimes and whatnot. Alex, you can find him in the Facebook groups, I guess. Alex Riggs. Yeah. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. You can find me at Pigment Surgery on Instagram, Xbox Live, of course, the Shelf Gravy stuff. Tuesday nights on Breaking the Mold. And here every other Wednesday and every other Wednesday on Figure Banging.
All right.
Nice.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
Signing off.
I hope everybody's full and ready for their gravy coma. So,
Sweet.
cool.
All right. Good night, folks.
Good night. Thanks.